but I don't think that as Superman evolved into like what became the classic like Superman in the public imagination, that it represents that. I think that Superman doesn't represent an other. I think he represents like the best in us. That, you know, especially the Clark Kent Superman dynamic. Mm-hmm. It's like, I really read. It's probably why I loved the Superman movies when I was a kid. Like I distinctly remember just being like so inspired by the part in Superman 2 where after he had lost his powers, and then he had been bullied by this trucker in a diner.
Your seat's in there, Four Eyes. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he got beat up because he didn't have his powers, and then you see him come back at the end when he gets his powers back, and he stands up to the bully, and
that's funny. I've never seen garbage eat garbage before. I may have seen that movie 30 times. Just go ahead.
Wow. Yeah, I don't even remember that line. Awesome. And yeah, that I was kind of a nerdy kid, and I was really bookish and slight, and so this notion of like a really like nerdy character like Clark Kent having this inner strength that is something that is really symbolic that people resonate with. And again, it's symbolism. It's not the lesson that like, okay, well, you need to go out and punch bad guys and that's the lesson of Superman. It's the symbolic lesson of like, you may seem meek and mild mannered and weak and ineffectual, but you have something that people don't realize underneath that starched shirt, conformity culture, that there's this like heart of gold and this inner potential that is just waiting to show itself, to reveal itself, and to express itself in the world and to do great things. That's just a really powerful story.
Great. Yeah, I love that. Because that's the way I explained to my son, whose name was Clark, by the way. It was we were watching it. I was showing him because I loved the acting, because in the black and white one where I told you where Superman's sitting there like this and bullets, but that Clark Kent was kind of cocky too in that one, and I didn't think that was, so I got that, but I didn't like that as much as is Richard Donner, was he the director of the 78 one? Mm-hmm. That one I thought was perfect, where Clark is like nerdy and whatever, and like this glasses, because it's partly because he's got to throw off suspicion, right? Like in other words, to make sense, he kind of does look just like Superman with glasses on, doesn't he? Like he has to act totally like not like a Superman would or whatever. Mm-hmm. Whereas we take there's something I need to tell you, Lois, and all of a sudden his voice changes. But so like I was explaining to him, like the reason he can act that goofy and like let Lois kind of walk all over him at work or whatever, and let coworkers, is this elevator going up, and people yelling at him, and he's it's because he knows, by the way, I'm Superman. Like, you know what I mean? Like in other words, he can let that stuff go because he knows, I'm Superman. So I don't need to win this argument with this guy because I'm Superman. And so and I don't need to show you that I am right now because you just yelled at me and I have to catch the next elevator. When will I show the world who I am? Oh, when it's important. Like when Lois is going to die, that's when I'll reveal myself.
Exactly.
Because the audience is knowing, that's why he's... So in other words, they don't sit there thinking, man, Clark really needs to stand up for himself, because they're like, no, he's Superman. Wait, he'll do it when anyway.
Yeah, that's a great point.